starting the record. Yeah, I started my recording. Okay. So yesterday we saw a relationship mapping. JPA, RE. So yesterday we saw relationship, JPA relationship mapping. So what is the advantage? Someone can explain advantages and disadvantages. Association mapping in JPA, best practice. What are the advantages of JPA? What are the advantages of JPA over JDBC? What is the advantages of JPA over Hibernate? What is the best to describe one-to-many relationship? So while adding JPA, association mapping, one of the key pieces in JPA, the models, okay, let's read this one. So here, okay, association mapping. What are the three association mapping? One-to-one, one-to-many, and many-to-one. So I explained about these two things. These two things you can read. Anyway, I will, once you read all these things, I will give you these two things. First, read these two things. So association mapping, one-to-one and many-to-one. So association mapping are one of the key features of JPA and Hibernate. They model the relationship between two database tables as attributes in our domain model. This allows you to easily navigate. Very important. This is the thing that you should have answered by this time. This allows you to easily navigate the association in your domain model and JPA, QL, and criteria queries, which you are going to see. So JPA and Hibernate support the same association, as you know from the relation data model. You can use one-to-one, many-to-one, and many-to-many. One-to-one, one-to-many, and many-to-one, and many-to-many. You can map directly. See, these are all the unidirectional, bidirectional. When you go to site, you have n number of things. From here, now you know the advantages of why we are doing this association, and you should go and read unidirectional, bidirectional. All the things are there. So when you watch my videos, stop the videos, go to this website, and you should be able to get enough information on this one. So try to get the information on all these things. Okay. Now by using association, what is the thing? I think by using one entity, I can get the entity of other details. By using company, we get invoice details also. Okay. Say for example, in Amazon, they want to, you want to search a product where laptop greater than i5 and price less than 60,000, and you should be white color. So what are the criteria that you are looking for? Price less than 60,000, i5, that is Intel Core 5, and white color laptop. So what are the three criteria you need to give? Can we do by using, yesterday we done right, by using superclass, by navigation, can we do the, can we get something like that? So what is my question is, yesterday by using company, we got invoice details. Yesterday by using company, we got invoice results. This is the thing that we done right. Okay, this is the one. Can you come here? Come here, company save, many-to-one, get company retrieval. This one, right? By using one, I get invoice also. This is only invoice, whereas retrieval, by using company tool, if I run this one, I get company details and invoice details also. What is my question now is, we got both company detail and invoice detail. So this is company detail and invoice 1 and 2 invoice detail. But I want to get invoice which is less than 30,000 price, amount less than 30,000, and it should be named something with this by using where condition. Can we take by no, that we can, you cannot do that. If you want to retrieve something like that, then you have to go with JPA queries. You know, I don't know whether how many people know database very well. You should know database very well. So anyway, today I will give the videos. I think so. The videos are there in my YouTube. Okay. Okay, in YouTube videos, I uploaded a Hibernate. Yesterday class I didn't upload, but other things I uploaded here. Hibernate 1, 1.1, 1.2, and 1.3. So when you go here, when you all go here, this is my Control C. So let me paste in chat. So I can go here. So make note of this is in edit. No, it won't work. Just a minute. This one will work, I think so. Don't use that one. Chat, I'm sending now. Make use of this one and see whether you could be able to access my video. So in this video, if you click read more, so SQL is there, SQL training part 1 and part 2. This 2 you should read. And this one, what is this one? SQL 3 is not there, leave it. 3 is not there. Not there now, I didn't record 3. So only 1.2. Before that, what is it? Web application demo, leave this 1.2, 2, 4, 5, 6, and this one, assignment and answer. So Java, you have all these things up to JDBC. See, JDBC collection, file, thread, synchronization, thread basic, exception handling, scanner, POJO, string buffer, heap memory, array, polymorphism, interface. You have all the things. You should complete all these things. Then HTML, then CSS, then JavaScript, servlet. This one is servlet and the browser JSP. No need. This web application demo, Maven, Hibernate, these two, and already I just gave you other things also. So then Hibernate link, this is the old one. Anyway, just you can see CRUD operation. And this you should be able to go and read this one, very, very important SQL. First, you need to complete SQL, then Java, then HTML, CSS, JavaScript, then servlet, web application. Up to web application you can give. So from here, I am now started to take from Maven, little bit you got about Maven. So you can get all the information anyway, whatever I take now also, I am just giving you. If you type Adinarayanan Perumal, my name, no, Adinarayanan. So probably you may get, sometime you will not get. So Control C, let me go to my Control V, Adinarayanan, YouTube. See whether you are getting this. You are not getting this. Maybe LinkedIn. If you go to my LinkedIn, from there you can get my LinkedIn profile, Adinarayanan Perumal. So if you go to my LinkedIn profile, yeah. So from here also you can get my details. I don't know whether I have here or not. Maybe I copy and paste this particular one. Control C, edit, Control V. Okay, YouTube videos. YouTube. Yeah, YouTube videos. Okay, so from here, if you type LinkedIn, probably if you type even GLS sketch, you will get my LinkedIn page. So from there, you can get it. Okay. Okay, so now you can get my details from here. Anyway, now we'll go here. So now JPA queries. So what is JPA queries, which we are going to see? JPA queries. JPA queries in the sense when you want to retrieve data based on some condition. Say, for example, you want to retrieve all the employee who have salary greater than 20,000 and a mail from Bombay or from Chennai or from Bangalore. Something based on condition, if you want to get, then you cannot do association. By using association, you may not able to get value. You can get the value only related data. Say, for example, you are pulling an employee, you can get his salary detail, his login detail. That's the thing. So applying where condition is not there, but when you use JPA queries, you can do this one. Say, for example, if you see my So if you my JPA queries, see here, select a star from. I think so you all know a little bit of JavaScript. So only thing is, again, you are going to start the transaction. Instead of find by, you are going to create query, select from company. This is not table name, this is the entity name. This is not a table name, entity name. This is not a column, it is a variable name of the entity, like operator, something I can, greater than salary, greater than 220,000, smaller than, so all the things you can do, JPA queries. So how I create the query? First, I need to create query. Then I can set the parameter. So what are all the, for this question mark, first question mark. So I am setting value. You can have a number of question mark. And after that, I'm getting get result list. From there, I am for loop and I am getting all the, say for example, when I run this one, I get the value, see here. So I get the company ID, Samsung. Company ID is Samsung, I got a Samsung. Here I'm not using ID. I am using ID value of the entity. No, right? Select star from. I'm using based on the name I'm getting it. Name, company name. Okay, so this is the one JPA query. So what is, so can someone now let me go to JPA query. This is the code, nothing other than code. Anyway, I will send the code. I will send the code already. You have, I will send the code. So, okay, I will send the code first to run and see. After that, I will show the theory part. So let me, I'm going to send this code. So yesterday you have com.one-to-many exp. So you can paste it there. JPA query language. Yeah, I sent. Can you all download and run and see the code? What I wrote here, why we are writing now, you should know. After this one, someone should tell what is the difference between association related getting record or by using JPA. Difference between pulling the record by using association based by using JPA. So if you see this is the code. So same way we create entity manager. I create one query. So then name the parameters. Okay. So then query dot, I'm setting the parameter for this one. Question mark 1 means the first parameter. So here 1 and this one list, then I get and I display it. So this is the code and you should be able to see the code. So could you all able to get the result? So you can write this very simple JPA query. You can write a more complex JPA query for matching all the conditions. So those things you are going to see, it will take a lot of time, but you should put an effort so that you get a more detail on all those things. I think so. Could you all able to get the result? Could you able to run? If you are not able to run, share your screen. So is all set up. Is so whoever having laptop. So have you all set up the application up to this one? So probably today we'll do it. I will help you. Okay, so I think so all could able to see the result, what we wrote. So this is how we write JPA queries. Next. Okay, what is it? So next one is named query. The same thing, see here. This is also going to produce me the same result. This is also going to, let me run this one. Run Java application. See here, I got all the record from company. First record, second record, third record, all the record from the company. But how come here is no query? How come I got no query here? So now that is the use of named query. So if it is named query, see here, create named query. What is the previous one? Create query. This one is create query. This one is create named query. We should mention the name of the query. So then where is the query actually? So we can write the query either in from persistent.xml or in the entity class. See, in the entity class, I wrote the query. Select a C from company C. This is the company, this is the name, any name, X, Y, Z, A, B, C, D. To be meaningful, I give company dot to find out. Anything you can give. So here I mentioned, so from here I just read you so that it is more meaningful. No need to write your query in all your client place. That is client in this class. This is the client from where you want to execute the query. Here you no need to write. You can write if it is not a dynamic one. So anyway, you can even dynamic or not dynamic. You can write it there and you can use named query here. Anyway, now we moved to Spring JPA, Spring Data JPA. So anyway, have an idea. So these are all the idea. These are the things I'm giving you. From there, you should be able to pick up. So anyway, I will send this code also. Now you know what is named query. All the things you are going to. Okay. Before I give this one, let me go and show you the theory part. JPA query language. JPA QUER query. So JPA query language. You can read anything. So there are a number of sites available. So which sites shall we try this one? Yeah, we will try this one. Okay, JPA query, JPA queries. The JPA query language can be considered as an object-oriented version of SQL. See, same SQL. I don't know how many people are so who are all I don't have your I think so I don't have your resumes today. All share your resume all share your resume in my WhatsApp. So overall non-computer science, maybe you need to IT, or if you don't have SQL knowledge, then you will be finding it difficult. But anyway, so I told, okay, the JPA query language can be considered as an object-oriented version of SQL. User familiar with SQL should find JPA very easy to learn and use. This chapter explains how the JPA query as well as there is nothing difference between JPA query and SQL query. The only thing is in SQL we use a table name and a column name. In JPA we use class name and a variable. That's all. Nothing other than that. So using familiar with, okay, so JPA query criteria. This chapter explains how to use JPA query as well as JPA criteria, which we are going to see next one. So now we see JPA query, named query, and JPA criteria, which we want to see. The first selection describes the API. JPA provides a dynamic static structure of JPA queries. Anyway, so you can learn from here. So come here and you start learning these things. Query API, what are the APIs available? So here if you see named query, JPA. I think so all are learning Java tutorial, I think so. So you should learn. What is JP? What is named here? Named query is a statically defined query with a predefined unchangeable query string. So can you all read this one? Okay. So a named query is statically defined query with a predefined unchangeable query string. Using named query instead of dynamic queries may improve code organization by separating the JPA query string from Java code. Yeah, we are moving the code from Java code to entity. From Java, we moved the code to entity, that is query moved to entity. It also enforces the use of query parameter. Come again?
Maybe internet connection of slow, sir.
Yeah, there is a you could not able to see, or so all could able to see my screen, right? Is okay. Okay, now I think so all could able to see my screen. Just a minute. Yeah, I think so all could able to see my screen. Am I audible to all?
Yeah, yes, sir. Your screen is visible.
Okay, so now you are going to learn what is JPA queries and what is named query, all those things. Criteria, same way, but you can express by using object-oriented way, same thing. But see here, you can express by using object-oriented way. Criteria query. So here I have an example, criteria query language. Same thing, but I am expressing by using object-oriented way of object-oriented way. So here I'm creating criteria builder, then criteria query, company.class. I'm specifying the class name. Then you can specify all the where condition, whichever you want, and finally you can get it. When you go there and read, this is also going to produce the same thing. Go there and read. So now you should be able to go and read from the internet. So here we got. So what is named query? What is criteria query? Criteria is very, very important. Criteria is very, very important. You are going to learn the criteria. Before that, you should have a knowledge on SQL. Anyway, very, very important. SQL is very important. Anyway, I will ask who are all to know SQL. Based on that, I will plan for another 2 or 3 hours of session for SQL so that all will be on the same page. So criteria. So I will send this criteria. I think so. I am going to share the third one. Let me share this one. All written for the same table. Criteria query example. Can you all copy this and run and see? So you are going to learn what is JPA query, what is criteria, and what is a query, what is that one? Named query example. Download and run and see. Yeah, could you able to criteria? When you go to criteria, so very important. Criteria, okay, JPA criteria queries. It enables, see, what is the use of criteria? It enables you to write queries without doing raw SQL, as well as giving us some object-oriented control over the queries. So we are writing object-oriented way. By using criteria, we are writing query by using object-oriented way, which is one of the main features of Hibernate. The criteria API allows us to build up a criteria query object programmatically, where we can apply different kinds of filtering rules. Yeah, filtering rules and logical conditions. Okay, see here, these are all the, see, I wrote very simple. Here, see or select root where less than, LTNA less than, root dot get price equal to 100,000. Record having item price between 100 and 2000, you can express something like this. Criteria, see, you are not writing query, you are expressing the query in terms of object-oriented way. Items having item name in skateboard, paint and glue. So to check if the given property is not null, predicate true or false. CB.like, CR select operator. So concentrate more on criteria-based query also, sorting, ascending, descending, projection. Criteria, you are creating the criteria, item class, root query, result set. Criteria update, criteria delete, advantages of Hibernate query language. Leave this one. So you should be able to go and read all these things. If you place criteria JP example, see, you get a lot of examples, Java tutorial point, object DB, Java T point, criteria builder. You may not get all the things in a single day, but it will take time, but you should be able to know what is the advantage that Hibernate is giving us. If someone asks, if you tell that I know Hibernate, then you should tell what are the things that you know. So now you are going to read up to this. Next one, what we are going to say anyway. I think so you people got here. So these are things I explained. JPA queries, you are going to read. There are a lot of things. Try to read. Named query, criteria. Now we are going to see inheritance mapping. Say, for example, in all the table that we create, there will be a 2 column created by a last updated timestamp. So in that scenario, all the table will have two columns that is created by last updated by created timestamp, last updated timestamp. So those things are going to be in all the table. So then are you going to map in all the entity? No need. So you can put it in superclass. All the entity can extend the class so that you are using inheritance. What is the main use of inheritance? When there are common data across a number of subclasses, you can move to subclass. So superclass. So what is the use of inheritance? When someone asks inheritance, so what is the answer? What is your answer? When I see some common behavior across similar classes, then I can put that, rather than writing in all the classes, I can move that to a superclass and I extend it. That's the main thing. When they ask inheritance, when they ask polymorphism, you should be able to tell your understanding. So that what you are going to do when you do design a class. Anyway, here, so here inheritance, there is something called inheritance here, inheritance base entity. So this is going to be in all the tables. So I don't want to write this 2 column in all the entity. I am going to write, see here employee entity contains only 4. Here ID. So see extends base entity. So now I could be able to say employee ID, name, designation, age, and also the base entity contains 2 created by and last update by, no ID here. So I mapped a class. So what is the use of inheritance? So when there is a common behavior across 2 subclasses, we can move those logic into superclass. Either you can write this 2-1 in the employee also, then you are going to write it in all the entity. So that is not right. That will put you into a lot of trouble of code maintenance. That's the main use of inheritance, right? So in this scenario, I have a class here. See here, I have a class here. All the things are same. Employee. So you have set age, designation, created by last updated created by this two are in superclass. Anyway, from subclass we can access all the variable, all the method. So I take here, say for example, if I make something here, Suresh, designer. So now I'm going to run this one. Again, all the things are same. I'm going to run this one. Java application. So let me go to my, so employee, select 100 rows. See Suresh, Raj Kumar, designer 45. So this is done by Suresh. Suresh, sorry, this is Suresh, and this is also okay. So now let's go here. Suresh, Ravi, designer 45.5. So now superclass variable and subclass variable are stored in the same table or different table. So superclass has two variables, subclass same table, yeah, same table. That's the idea. Using inheritance, that's the idea, inheritance matching. So there are 4 types of inheritance mapping. Anyway, I will explain other things. You can look into this one first. Control Shift F, Control S. So Control Shift O, Control S. Okay, now let me send this one. So where you are going to place com.loan.inheritance is the package. Com.loan.inheritance is the package. So can someone share the screen? So today I will help so that otherwise you can do, I think so. So I'm going to send first base entity, second employee, third employee DYMP. Can you all put it all the things in com.loan.inheritance example? So first let me send the base entity. Loan inheritance, where is inheritance? Com loan inheritance. First, I am going to send base entity. Yeah, I sent a base entity. Can you all copy this one? Into the first copy this one into your project into some, and after that move. If you move, then automatically package gets created. That's the simplest way. Otherwise, you can right click and create the package com.loan.inheritance exp. That's not right. Okay. Okay, next I am going to send employee Pujo. Yeah, I sent employee Pujo. So I sent all the 4 files. Can you copy, or 3 files? Can we copy into com.loan.inheritance.exp and execute and see? Okay, these are all the 4 files. So base entity, it doesn't have any ID attribute, and our tables, nothing. So there is no going to be a separate table for this class. At map to see what is at map superclass. Employee, yeah, it is an at entity, and the generated value I didn't give. It is going to take automatically whichever the feasible one. And so this is the thing. Then employee DAO. So I started factory manager transaction begin, and I created employee object, gave value, then press. This value will come from screen. Now we are hard coding because we are learning only JPA. And when we complete our Angular application, probably we will send the information from Angular. So can someone tell what is the use of inheritance? What is the advantage that we are getting by using this inheritance mapping? So you can tell your name and you can answer. I'm looking for some answer, whatever that from your side you can do. Otherwise, I need to pick up one name. Whose name I'm going to pick? So who is going to answer? What is the use of inheritance mapping? So you can go to internet, type to internet and see JPA inheritance mapping, JPA INHERITANC mapping. Can someone answer? Okay, to address this JPA specification, inheritance, the annotation applies on the root entity, the map to superclass. JPA has 3 inheritance strategy. Can you all go to Java code monk? Inheritance is a core concept, object oriented. Therefore, we use inheritance relationship for strategies. JPA support 3, or else tutorial point JPA. We will show Java code monk. Okay, here JPA defines 3 inheritance strategies: single table, table per class, and join table. So which one we are using? Mapped, this one we are using. Single table inheritance is default and the table per class is optional. So all JPA vendors must support it. Okay, so support it. So JPA also specifies map to superclass concept defined through at map to superclass annotation. That map to superclass is not a persistent class, but allows a common persistible mapping by defining it in the subclass. Single table inheritance, table per class, join table, and map to superclass. This is the one we are now learning. So other than that, there are 3 things. Single table inheritance is default. In single table inheritance, a single table used to store all instances of the entire inheritance hierarchy. Try to learn, you will not get it. You will not be able to get it, but try to learn. That's how it will take time for you to understand all these things. Table per subclass, table per class inheritance, join table, then we are using map to the subclass. So we need to create. So if we create a normal class as a superclass, then as per the JPA specification, the field for that class are not persistent in the database table. We need to create a superclass extracting the common field and then annotate that class with the map to superclass in order to persist the field that the superclass is a subclass table. A map to superclass has a separate table defined. So you can read this one. There are a lot of examples available which you can learn. So now you got an idea. So now if you see here, if you know all these things, you are more than enough. So now you know what is person.xml, entity, at column, table, generator value. See what is sequence generator. See what is sequence in the SQL. If you read SQL, you will understand. Very important. Sequence table. So copy and try search in Google, you'll get a lot of answer. You know, one to many and many to one, what we are doing, try to go and learn there, understand the concept first. Then you can try. So I have some example from there, you can pick up that. So that is my understanding, you will see. So then there is many to one, see this one, probably it will take time for you to get. And there is join table also, we'll see join table also. Anyway, I'll give you some example. So let you, first you complete whatever we learned. I don't want to push all the things to you. And here, this one you got idea, this one you got an idea, this one you got idea. If someone asks Hibernate, you should be able to tell, so I know this, all the things, whatever I mentioned here, to some extent, you should be able to explain. Okay, so what is the thing that I am? Okay, mapped superclass, JPA, mapped superclass. In here, so okay, anyway, read this one, probably you'll get some idea. Now what we are going to do is I'm going to upload this code to the GitHub. You know, do you know what is GitHub? GitHub is a repository where all people can share the code. So GIT, HUB, can you all try in your Google, see, GitHub is where over 73 million developers share the future software code together, contributing. So you can share your code in GitHub so that others can download and can use it. So it's like a place where you can share the code, where you can place all your code. So I'm going to place my code to GitHub. Already there is a Git repository. Okay, this is a Git code. Let me go to my Git repository. All should create one Git repository. Now you no need, but you should have an account. I think so. You should have an account. To assess, should we need an account? GIT GitHub. GitHub.com. See, I uploaded all the code here. Spring code, JPA code is here. Java first. I'm going to upload JPA code. See here, JPA code is here. But anyway, I'll upload my code here. Java first D. Okay. So I'm going to upload my code here. I don't have the code for Hibernate. I'm going to upload the code here. So before that, what I should do, I should pull Git. Okay, let me copy my code. Loan banking, copy. Git code. Let me go here, paste. Okay. Okay, so now I push this code to Git repository. Anyway, I'll teach Git for you after some time, not now, maybe at the end of the training. So GIT Git. What I'm going to do, right? I'm going to push the code to this site, GitHub site. I'm going to push my code. See here, I don't have any Hibernate JPA code. So what I'm going to do is, sorry, here I should not have mentioned this one, Hibernate JPA. If I make one folder, it will be more meaningful. New folder, HIBRNET, Hibernate JPA. So Hibernate JPA, inside that Hibernate example, Hibernate JPA, I'm going to push the code. So this is what's going to have my code. So now if you see, is there anything called Hibernate here? Hibernate example here. Don't confuse with this one, Hibernate example, core banking. This is not Hibernate example. Anyway, I'll remove this one. This is not a Hibernate example. This is Spring. Common entity, Pojo resource. This is Spring. This is not Hibernate example. This is Spring. Spring Boot CRUD. Rename. Okay. So if you see here, Hibernate JPA, anyway, that will go. Okay. Now I am going to, this is a tool which all you people need to install, not now when I teach Hibernate. C:, cd dot cd dot. Okay, here cd git code cd Java. So here I'm going to pull all my code to the side. So for that there is a git add star dot star. Anyway, you people no need to do this one now. So what is the problem here? Git is not a git add star dot space. So git commit commit /m jpa git push push. Okay, I pushed all the code to the site. So now we will see whether we get. See here now there is nothing called I will refresh. If I refresh, Hibernate JP example 26 seconds. So this contains all the code. SRC, Java com, DAO entity loan, single cred, inside loan, inheritance, whichever visa, base entity, employee DAO. Now, how you people will download this code? Here, yeah, I'll send you the URL. So you can download it as a zip. Download as a zip. So except me, can you all put in mute? Except me, can you all put in mute? So can you, so who is going to share your screen? Someone can share your screen. So who is going to share your screen? Share your screen and click this link. So who is having laptop now? Where is that? Yeah, Guru, can you share your screen? Guru,
Okay.
yeah, share your screen. I will give you the host, wait.
Okay.
Okay, I made you host.
Oh, wait, sir.
So I will make how to download this code and how to set up the project in your STS. So all can follow the same thing. So what I will help him. So all can follow the same thing who are have laptop. So if you could not able to upgrade your RAM from 4 to 8, leave it. It's up to you. But if you can do it. So if you have a computer problem, you always join through mobile. So we'll see in the end how we can do.
So are you visible?
Yeah, just a minute. Yeah, your screen is visible. So can you click the URL which I sent in the chat? Can you all copy the URL and save it somewhere? Create some file, save somewhere. This is the same URL you are going to use to get all the code from me. Yeah, go to, so now so do you have GitHub account? No, right?
No, sir.
Okay, so no need. So now what? Now he clicked that URL. It came to my GitHub account. In that account, I uploaded all the code. Don't give the code to anyone. Only within our team we can you can share. Don't give it to any other one. Come down. See where is my JPA example clicked. Yeah, that. So no need. Go. There is a download code, green color box. Yeah, click that one. See here, download as Windows zip. Yeah, click. So now it will get downloaded. I think so it is downloading. Wait. So only 2.8 MB. Okay. So if it is downloaded, go there, copy to your some C colon or F colon. Click that one. If you go to download folder, you can see it. No, here, not here. Come to come there. Go to a download folder. See here, copy and paste to some of your to any of your drive, C drive, F drive, whatever you have. So, are you having some common drive for this training? You can organize in such a way. No, D colon or C colon, anything. So, create one folder. So
Okay,
Java FSD training. Okay, you can do it in future. Extract. How will you extract? Wait, right click. For this, they should install WinRAR, right? R should install. See here, WinRAR. Wait. So let show for some other people. Just a minute. So show them what is the software that they should install. Okay, extract here. Make extract here. So he has a software called Win. See here, that type WinRAR. So you need to install the software so that it will extract. Now double click on this one. See, he's having all the code. He downloaded all the code. Now what do you go? No, go to your STS. Okay. Loan banking Hibernate JP. You are using the same name, right? Loan banking Hibernate JP. My name and your name same, huh?
Yes, sir.
Project name.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in the scenario, what you can do, right? So you are in which workspace? You are in which workspace? All should understand this one. So he is storing all the things in some folder. What is the folder name? In which folder name you are storing all your program? How will you see? Go to file. Properties. Yeah, properties. So he is storing all the file in which colon user success document something. Then you are storing all the things in documents. Documents, and your workspace is workspace ping tool. That's the thing, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Can you go to user? Can you go? So now we will switch space to some other. We will point our STS to some other folder. If you want to come again, if to the same folder, then you will get all the project you have created here. So
Yeah.
I think it's all understanding. So now when you want to see all this project, he has to go to the folder, see user success document and Windows workspace. Now we are going to go to different folder. So go to file, user success document. Go to file, close this. No. In STS. In STS, go to STS. I think so. All have seen this one. Right click on your something and see where actually currently you are storing all your code. Very important. Otherwise, you will not be able to see in future. Very important. So can you come again? Close this one. So now, hey, click any project. Click any project. Properties. Say anything. Better click a project. Better click a project. Better click a project name. Right click. You can properties. So where he is storing all his code, see user, success, document, workspace, Spring Tool, Suite, and in loan banking, JPA. Go to that folder. Can you go to see user success? Yeah. Can you all see here? See user success. Where is that? Documents. So in the click the see his project, he is here, loan banking JPA there. Okay, so now he is going to move. He is going to point to some other folder. Can you go and create one folder in D column? Can you go and create a folder in D column? Okay, create workspace, Java FSD workspace, something meaningful. Java FSD workspace, all small. Okay. Now we will make STS to point this folder. Go to your STS. Okay. Close this one. File.
Save.
Yeah. Come
Save
switch
as.
space. No. Go down. Switch workspace. See here, what he's going to do? No, he is going to point STS to some other folder. Yeah, you can point to some other folder so that the project in that folder will get displayed. Okay, switch other. Click other. Yeah, give browse. Give D colon and your
Yeah, okay.
D colon. I think so. All could be able to see this, understand this one. Probably, if not, you can also. Yeah.
Give Java.
Yeah. No.
Oh,
No.
select folder. Yeah, okay.
Select and open. Yeah.
Select folder. Yeah, right,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah. So see here, launch. Now launch. So now STS will point, need to start open, and STS will point to the folder which he has chosen. Wait, it will open. Wait for some time, it will automatically open.
Okay.
Before he created all the project in a different folder. Now he is pointing to this folder, Java STS workspace. So now what Spring Tools is doing, whichever the folder you are mentioning at the beginning, it is going to point to that folder and it is going to show all the project in that folder. That's it. Okay. See here, now he is not getting any project because that folder is not having any project. Okay. So now what we are going to do, already he downloaded my project. Already he downloaded my project. So where you downloaded my project? Can you go there? Where you downloaded my project?
Download stock apps.
So here, so he downloaded my project. From here, he can import the project. From this folder, he can import the project. That is, we can view the project in the STS. Meaning, he will take the code from this folder and he will create the project into the folder which STS pointing. Can you go to STS? Can you go to STS? Import project. Import. Come down. Yeah, import project. So what is the project? Our Maven project. Ours is a Maven project, right? Choose Maven below. Yeah, choose Maven. Existing Maven project. Yeah, existing Maven project. Yeah. Next. Okay, browse. Yeah. So yeah. Go to D colon. From where you are going to import? Yeah. There. Which project you are going? There are n number of projects. Which project you are going to import? Hibernate JPA above. Go above. Yeah. Hibernate JPA. This one. Choose this one. Select. Okay. Yeah. Finish. So he downloaded the project from GitHub and he is having all the project. He imported only this project. Yeah. Now you expand the project. Okay. Okay. Now all the things will work. The only thing that he need to do is, what is the only thing that he need to do? So he need to change my username password in the persistent.xml database name, username password. Can you go and change? So I think so all copied my URL, which I sent somewhere. You should use the same thing, copy, create one folder, copy all the things there rather than copying in different folder. So create some Java training something folder and make use of that. Otherwise it won't be maintainable. Yeah, change it. So what is your database name?
Roots.
So
MySQL. MySQL.
No, go to 13th line, that one. So change to your database.
Table itself.
Maybe it will also create problem. Better you
PRTB.
create,
Yeah, okay.
create one schema, create one new schema.
Okay.
Go to MySQL, create one schema. Wait, I'll show to all the people. See here, he is clicking on schema. Wait. Come down, click administration. Come down, click administration. Okay. Click administration. Yeah, it is showing different thing. Come to schema. So come to schema. From here, you are going to create the database. Right click. Okay, create schema. So here trainer code, something meaningful trainer code, so that you can use this one. Whenever you download, you can use this one. My not Hibernate, not Hibernate. So okay, maybe go with
HyperDB.
Okay. Finish. So is Jay joining the call? Okay, I'll check with him. Okay. So now go to change in the SGS, change HIB HyperDB. HyperDB. Change username password 15th and 16th.
This is passwords.
Root. Okay. So now his code will work. Now you run and see the inheritance. Okay, save it, run and see your inheritance program.
Save it, sir.
Save. So now go to inheritance program. Come down, employee DYMPL, run employee DYMPL.
Oh, it's okay.
So if you watch this video, probably you can get it, even if I'm faster. But anyway, all people got some idea about what we are trying, what we are doing it. So GitHub is the site where all can upload their code and share the code with other people. The same way I did. I uploaded the code and he downloaded it. I gave you the URL. Right click, run as Java application. Okay. Okay, go to database and see whether you got the record. Yeah, all table got created. Go to employee. Come down. Right click. Okay. Yeah. So see, he got the record. So now all the program are there. My program. Now all can see the program, execute and see. Then you can stimulate on your own. Okay, so any doubt on this one? Maybe I may be a little bit fast, but you people all can. If you see my video, this video I upload today night, and yesterday also, yesterday code also, video also I will upload today night. So you can get the details. Okay, now tomorrow we are going to start spring, but I don't know how far you people got. So it's all about one's capability from there. At least you should have the knowledge of whatever we have done. There are some more examples which I'll show you once you read all these things. So we don't have much time. So people should read intensively, then only will get. So it's all about one's capability, interest. Some people can learn in 10 hours, some people can learn in 20 hours, some people can learn in 2 hours. It's depend upon how they read. So it's up to you. You got some idea about Hibernate, how to store the record, retrieve the record, do mapping, JPA, inheritance, got some idea. So maybe around 30 or 40% of information you got from there, you should be able to move and increase your percentage of the things. Probably I'll help you, not an issue. All the things can be read. So we got enough information. So tomorrow we are going to start a spring framework, but I want you all people to look into that. I will give one assignment, all try. So whatever the thing that you can do, you can try to that level, and I will help you. Even if you are stuck up with 10% or even 5% of you are in the 5% level or in 10% level, doesn't mean you should have the confidence to go and ask people. That's very important. If you are going to sit, what he will tell, I don't know this, what he will think of me, then you will not come up in your life. So you should be proactive. If I ask someone, tell something, you should try, you should start tell something. So that's the right attitude. Anyway, some people may not be able to express, but they will learn much more in depth. I can understand. All people cannot be to express you. But anyway, it's all up to you. So now we got some information about Hibernate, and you people are going to pick up from here. Anyway, I'll give some more code. I will explain, and also I'll give the document so that you can read the document. I'll give an assignment, try that assignment, and with my help, you can complete. So don't hesitate to ask. Even if you don't know anything, not an issue. But if you're not going to ask the problem, then there is a problem. So that's the attitude I want to see here, and I want to project accordingly to my team or my client. They will ask, so what is their attitude? I need to tell. Only when I know, then I can tell, right? So only people start doing it here and there, complete something, stuck somewhere, get my help, complete. So those are the people who can contribute better to the project, and those are the people that a company need. Okay, anyway, now we got all the things. Okay, any other? Tomorrow we are going to start spring, because I want to complete all the things by 14th whatsoever. So we are going to complete our spring by Sunday. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Maybe tomorrow I don't want to work. Friday we will work morning 10 to 12 and afternoon 3 to 5:30, something like that. And Saturday, Sunday also we will try to work, because another 2 weeks put an effort. I want to see who are all attending, who are all not attending. So that's the attitude, right? Some people will take the job, they will not take the job seriously. So when you go, so in the work environment, this is how you have to be hereafter. So that your commitment should be fully on that one, and you should treat other things as extra. But some people will make other things as a main activity, and they will treat their job as an extra activity. So that's not going to work. People are not going to come up. This is not at all going to work out. Anyway, tomorrow we are going to start spring, and I want you all people to set up this project by seeing this video. From tomorrow morning, you see this video, set up, come up to here. I want all the people who have computer or laptop should come up to this level. So if you are stuck, probably we will see. So Any other question that you people want to ask today?
So shall I stop screen share?
Yeah, you stop this. Give me host.
Yeah, okay.
So any other question that you people want to ask now? Are you people getting, are you feeling, are you people feel that you are getting something, or how is this? Okay, anyway, so I want to also see. So, so when you complete, when I give assignment tomorrow, I'm going to give the assignment. Try to do step by step. Only 3 tables I'm going to give. Say, for example, bank, customer, account, and product. Customer, account, and the product. These are the 3 tables. And you are going to do this one, I will help. So even if you don't know anything, that is doesn't matter. So once you ask me, and if you do and complete, that's matter. Okay, so which we are going to start tomorrow. So any other question that you want to ask? If there is nothing question, we can end the meeting today. Any questions? Some people might have joined new today. So what you people have to do, right? So there is a video already I shared, which is in my YouTube. If you go there, start from the first, all has to start from SQL, then Java, then Hibernate, then HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Anyway, I'll add Bootstrap also. Now Hibernate is going on. From tomorrow, Spring is going on. So you are going, so all the things are available. You need to put an effort and read so that it will help you to get more knowledge. So any other questions? Okay, if there is no questions, if there is something, you can ping me on WhatsApp. So thanks for your time.